Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 5th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have coming in for you this week. Probably a much better week for you, I would say, right off the bat, which is nice. Yeah, much better. Yeah, maybe even just plain old stability coming in for you at this time. Queen of Diamonds, I think for all water signs the past 2 months have been probably the most difficult. It's weird. I mean, I said to somebody in a reading yesterday that at the beginning of the year I kind of quickly looked at the chart for the year and, just based off my own feelings, I thought, it's not going to be really that bad of a year. I thought it was going to be a better year. I still think it's a better year than the past, several have been, but yeah, I think that what I didn't notice is that April and May were kind of a little bit maybe more on the challenging side of things for certain signs, and mostly based off of the fact that I think a lot of old challenges are have been coming up, things that you maybe dealt with 8 or 9 years ago, coming back. So that far back. But also, I've talked about it a little bit before, Neptune. I think Neptune is making us, Neptune is controls our dreams and things like that. It makes us have daydreams and all of this other stuff, right? And I think that these dreams and daydreams and inspirations and things might challenge our beliefs and what we believe, and might challenge what we're doing as well. So I think this can be very challenging. And, especially when you think you're going in one direction and then a belief comes in that says, no, that's the wrong direction or something like that. But I think finally some stability. To me, this card actually is just saying this week that you've made a decision on a path, or you are making a decision, and you've picked the path. You were at a crossroads and you've made a decision. And the good news is, Two of Diamonds, you made the right decision. Two of Diamonds says that you are matching up with something perfectly, especially financially. But this could also be love at work or something. But to me, it's mostly a card of matching up with something financially that could be very beneficial for you. You have two cards that could represent also a large amount of money coming in this week for you. It would be money that you earned, something that you did that you're getting paid for. So again, no surprise, it's not a surprise money, unfortunately, but definitely a good card for earning money. Next, you have the Jack of Clubs, being able to better see the future as well this week, I think, for you. Being able to see where you're headed and more clearly as well, and things kind of clearing up in that way, having a better idea of what you're going to be doing moving forward, which is kind of nice. Maybe not being so blind, not having to, kind of feel around in the dark, so to speak, this week. Just being able to kind of, see where things are going. Definitely a card of needing to be gentle on yourself as well, not be so harsh on yourself if things aren't going the right way. Just know that, any challenges that come up are super temporary. Again, I think what's scary this year and last year as well is that the challenges that came up, I think, seemed very similar to old challenges that we all have dealt with that maybe lasted a really long time. That were kind of big challenges that challenged us for a while. So then we're oh, I have to deal with this again for just as long. But I don't think that's the case. I think these things are going to clear up a lot faster. Next, you have the Knight of Diamonds. Again, changes with your financial outlook, and changes financially. It represents financial growth and profit, changes in financial cycles as well. And cycles is a word that's been, by the way, coming up a lot this week for various different signs. So I think that it could be very much just a change week for you right now. This is also a great card for kind of having someone who it's kind of one of those cards where it's not necessarily a negotiation card, but it is a card that says, you have a lot more power maybe in a financial situation than you think. That somebody could, if you're somebody's trying to hire you for something, or somebody's trying to get you to do something, you actually have a lot more leverage than you think. So definitely, use that to your advantage, especially if you're worth it. This is a card that says, hey, you might be worth a lot more, especially if you're a freelancer or something like that. It says you are worth a lot more than you think. So, charge what you are worth. Don't, and probably if you have a client coming in or something this week, they really need your help. So just understand that as well. Ten of Hearts, love this card. Fortune after difficulty. Basically just good things happening to you after a difficult period of time. Things kind of evening out at this time. Also an amazing card for dating, as I always say. Great card for getting out there and trying to meet new people right now, which would be good for you. Amazing card for networking and meeting a lot of people, talking to people, and getting a lot of benefits from people as well. Like I said, it's a good week, I think, for people needing you, but I think you can use that to your advantage as well. Amazing card for friends as well. It's a card that says you need to get out there and have fun this week. Make sure to have fun with friends. And you also have the Five of Clubs, which also means needing to get out there and meet up with friends and things. I also think that for you this week, this card is saying that you need to focus on your health. A lot of you could be needing to just like exercise or pick up a hobby or something along those lines. This card to me sometimes also says that things are just getting boring. Things maybe are getting repetitive in your life. So again, adding a hobby or just doing something different than what you normally do every single day could add a little bit of excitement. Explore. If you go for a walk every single day, maybe go in a different direction. Maybe you've fallen into too much of a predictable routine and you need to kind of just open up to some new experiences this week with this card. But tell you what, looks like a great week. Definitely the best reading of the week so far. So enjoy it, and thank you for watching.